Oops. Shut up! Mama! Hey, three people. Don't look at my bedroom. Look at that. My bedroom has become my nightmare. I really got to get it straight. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let me go see what my dogs are freaking out about real quick. Can everybody see me okay? I know back here I lose my signal sometimes. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Why are you doing this today? They hate for me to go in the back room without them. Yeah, there's nobody here. It is a beautiful day, though. I know that. I slept my whole day away pretty much. Can y'all see me okay? I can't. Anyway, activated charcoal toothpaste. Ileana, go away. What's everybody got planned for tonight? I don't have anything planned. Somebody let me know if you can even... Yeah, I was using a activated charcoal toothpaste because it doesn't hurt my teeth as bad for some reason. I think it's not very sweet or something. I'm not real sure. But what's everybody got planned for today? Because I'm not doing anything. When Doug comes home from work, he's getting his check, and then when he gets home from work, after cashing his check, we have to go get dog food, cat food. Oh, ow. We have to go get dog food, cat food, something for dinner. I want taco salad tonight. I want to keep it nice and simple. Taco salad. My hair is getting ridiculously long. And I cut it, which is weird because I cut it. And it's still, like, if you can see, it's still, I don't know if you can even see it. It's really long. I'm just going to straighten my hair. Use y'all for my mirror so I can see what people say. Yeah, I'm not doing any alcohol this year. I done told Doug no alcohol. I'm not doing it. He's going to want a couple of beers. As far as that, you know, whatever. But he can have a couple of beers. But there's literally nothing to celebrate. Maybe a couple. Look at all that gray. Yeah, long hair. Women should have long hair. That's just my opinion. Women should have long hair. I mean, how else are the men going to grab it and pull it when they need to? Yeah, I'm just trying to calm my hair today. I'm not really, look at the gray. Doug said, don't color it. There's nothing wrong with your gray. Ain't nothing wrong with your gray. I agree. But I still ain't ready yet for it. Making tilapia, really? We haven't had a seafood dinner in ages. We used to, like, every now and then we would make fish and shrimp meals for me and Doug and the boys. God, my hair needs a cut so freaking bad. All these ends are just so fried. Because, I mean, I'm 50. My hair doesn't exactly... Sabina has gray, and her gray is on dark hair. So, hi Diesel. Yeah, that's Pounder. That's Pounder. Oh. I'm not doing a full straightening. I just have to do something to comb my hair. Because it's freaking wild. I washed it last night and I went to bed with wet hair. And well, you just saw it. I took it out of the ponytail. What a freaking nightmare, right? I can't even get my arm out as long as the hair is. Some sections I can, but not all of it. If I do an actual straightening of my hair, I have to pin it up and do it layer by layer. And I'm just not in the mood. So, dude, my hair is so long. Look, let me see. Hold on. I haven't straightened the back yet. I'm still working on the sides. Give me a sec. Can you see how long it is? It's down past my booty. It's down like it's to my, if I sit down naked, it's going to get stuck in my butt crack. That's how long and I cut some of it. I don't feel like working, but here I sit in the shop. Well, I can't wait to work. I cannot wait. Lord have mercy, my hair! And it's so humid today. It's very warm today. It's like I should have the AC turned on. I'm not even making a joke because I'm in Florida, but I should have the AC on today because it is that pretty out. And I knew I've got to come on live every single day, even if it's for a little while. And I know that when Doug comes home, we got to go do shit. I may go live again while we're out and about, but probably not because I'm doing it now. I don't even know that I'll go live tonight because there's going to be a lot of streams tonight, 34 and snowing. I'm over here freaking sweating. I'm tempted. See, now, we don't have the screens for these windows. They didn't have them in when we bought them. The windows are huge. And if we did, I would open the windows. It is so hot right now. It's so freaking hot. So, yeah, I want to do taco salad tonight, I think. Doug may pop in. I told him I was going live. So I was cutting on my Do Not Disturb. I told Shane, because she and I were talking. She told me some lady got shot in Rocky Mount in downtown, right by the Amtrak. She was at the stoplight in front of Braswell Memorial Library, which is next to the police department. And she got shot in Little Rocky Mount. I said, girl, you got to get the hell out of there. You cannot stay there. You cannot. I mean, shootings happen everywhere. It was a random stray bullet situation. She was just sitting in her car at the stoplight or whatever. But the point being, she said that Nash County, or Nashville. See, not all of Nashville falls in Nash County, and not all of Rocky Mount falls in Edgecombe. But she said they got a call about smoke coming out of like the woods line or something. And when the cops went to check it out, they were burning a body. Some old black man. They were burning a body in the woods in Nashville. I used to live in Nashville. No. Nope. Cannot. I cannot even. She's got to go. Damn it. I'm about to be over it because I can't get my hair to straighten. Not, you know, in the waviest spots. I got to put something in it to make it hold the straight. I don't know. Taco salad sounds good. I had tacos at the bar last night. All restaurants are closed except for the local bar. Yeah, our restaurants are open because our numbers don't matter because our governor's a dumbass. We got a little puppet for governor. But something tells me he won't win a second time because the numbers are high here because of him. He refuses to help these numbers go down. My zip code has the second highest number of cases in Duval. And I'm not surprised because everywhere we go, hardly anyone's wearing a mask. I'm not surprised. The bar owner says, fuck the governor. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of folks are. They're putting the dollar over the health of the people that come there. I mean, they don't mind just being a super spreader. And yeah, there are times when people need to be able to make the decision on their own. But when that decision could be detrimental to everyone around them, absolutely not. Nope. I mean, no shoes, no shirt, no service. Now it's no shoes, no shirt, no mask, no service. Not that big of a deal. It's the same fucking thing, just for reasons of health rather than insurance liability, you know. It's not that big of a stretch. It's being dragged out as being some kind of unconstitutional bullshit. It's just a fucking mask. It's like, put it on. Social distance. Open your business with an outdoorsy area, you know, or something. If you're able to, I guess. All right, that's as straight as it's going to get. I can't. All right, I'm sweating. Yeah, it's a small town. You don't have too many citizens to lose, so y'all be careful. I don't really even hardly wear foundation anymore. Because, why? I don't fucking go anywhere. And when I am going somewhere, over half of my face is covered. So all I wear is like the eye makeup or whatever, you know. Trying to see. Okay. I gotta go right back and put my hair up again because I have to wipe my face down with this stuff. I have a Max that says, hello, it's me, Shane. My sister was making them. This guy requested that he get him. This is in the beginning. He contacted her and asked if she could make a mask with his face, bottom part of his face, like printed on the mask. She said, I can certainly try. And she did. So this guy had masks that he could wear that had his beard and his mouth and his nose. And it looked like he wasn't wearing a mask at all. It was pretty funny. That was back in April or May, I believe. That was pretty cute. Youth to the people. I'm just wiping off last night's stuff. My creams that I wear to bed. Yeah, these vlogs are going to be real life. Because, you know, after this year, I don't think any of us really should have anything to hide, honestly. I don't know why this year is just, I don't, it's made me just go out there. I just put out there, you know? I don't care. Now it has to dry. Is anything? I have these black masks. They're just cloth masks, but I prefer the surgical throwaways. Personally, the cloth ones make it really hard for me to breathe. I'm breathing. It's just, it feels like I'm suffocating in it. I can't stand it. And when we have to go out for like an hour and a half or something, and we only, we're only in the car for like 8 minutes at a time, the rest of the time I'm wearing the mask. You know, we don't even get out of the car into the parking lot unless the mask is on. Then we get out of the car. We're being super careful, like super careful. Vigilant beyond vigilance, like crazy. I am very worried about so much. I rarely leave home either. Yeah, it's safest, you know. We all needed this time to reflect a bit, except for the trolls that stay home all the time anyway. They need to get the fuck out and test their immunities. I strongly encourage it, you know. Challenge their immunities. I'm going to be tackling my bedroom soon. I'll let it get like that because I only go in there to sleep. You don't wear a mask in the car, do you? No, we don't wear one in the car. But we don't get out of the car until we put it on. Sometimes Doug will put his on, like, as he gets out of the car and he kind of looks around the parking lot, he'll... sometimes I have a hard time getting the mask to go around my ears with my hair getting in the way. So I will wait. I'll get out and get right beside the door and have to lean my head to the side to get my hair out of the way in order to get the mask on. But for the most part, we don't get out without the mask. This stuff is so thick. I hate this shit. It's so friggin' thick. But I only have to wear foundation on the top part of my face. Yay! No one's going to see the bottom. I wear a mask. Oh. Basic makeup. Just the freaking nitty-gritty basics. That brown, this brush, I just like to put enough makeup on that you can tell I have eyeballs. Because I'm blonde. You can't see my fucking eyes. I need to go get some more of this. It's Better Than Sex by Too Faced. I love this stuff. I gotta go get some more. I told Doug about it, so I'm hoping he'll come strolling in the door with it. When I ran out of the life serum for my skin. Look at it, it's rough looking. I ran out. He comes home with a bag from Ulta. He's like, here you go. Happy birthday. And he gives me a whole fresh bottle. I was so happy. I said, oh, you went into Ulta for me. He said, I sure did. And I even found it all by myself. I forgot we even had an Ulta right down the road. I completely forgot. This shit's so dry. I gotta get another one. My bedroom nightmare is clothing storage and storage in general. We don't have any. We have very little storage. So I told Doug apparently we have too much stuff. So it's got to start to go. I want my bedroom to be somewhere I can go to, lay in the bed, watch TV, and feel like I am in my little slice of heaven. Instead, I go in there and I lay down and I feel like I'm in a storage unit. I'm like, dude, I can't do this. All right, now I have eyes again. And that's just mascara and a little bit underneath. That's all this is. I don't do makeup a lot. But y'all know that. All right. My hair is just Hi Lindsay. Sabina bought a car in July, still waiting for the plates. Oh wow, congratulations on the car. I'll be glad when we're done paying off this piece of shit we had to buy. Because I am thoroughly sick of this vehicle. Like, Like, fuck this ride. That's too dark. That's too dark. I don't like that. Burt's Bees. I like just chapstick or gloss. I don't like any color. Unless a woman has lips that are just like really real plump, put the fucking tinted lip gloss down. Seriously. There is a line at the Walmart because only a few people can go. Same here. Shane, same here. We rode by the other day and they had a line and we just kept right on getting it. It was right around Christmas time. We were like, yeah, it'll be like that tonight. So I'm sure we won't be going to Walmart tonight. Wearing a flip. Oh, fuck it. I do have this. This is clear. Kind of. It's got some crystals in it. Like shimmer. I have a whole container of these. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wear that. Fuck it. All right, I'm done. And I should have drank some of my water before I... Okay. Where's my mask? Where'd my mask go? And Joel Briggs, you get off my bed right now. Get down, Mama. Get down. Are you kidding me right now? Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. I haven't done my dishes today. I kind of just don't care at this point. Doug always tells me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I'm not worried about it. There. That's the extent of what it takes for me to walk out of the house. Is straighten my hair a little bit. I don't usually do foundation, but I did a little foundation. Mascara and a little bit of color under my eye. I don't care about the makeup. But when I walk out in public, I don't want people to run screaming, you know. What time is it? I don't know. I can't see it. I think my mask must be in the car. I started trying to keep one here, and because somebody came up knocking on the door, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have a mask. But it was somebody bringing us a turkey from the church. They were giving out turkeys out here, and I was like, thank you. I was pulling my shirt up. Thank you for the turkey, lady, get away. I mean, thank you, but that doesn't mean I gotta die for it, you know. But she didn't even have a mask, which really freaked me out a little bit. I was like, you're coming from the church. because you're kind and caring and you're doing a good deed with a dose of potential death. How does that work? You know, I mean, respect that others might not feel as confident as you, that the Lord's on their side. I mean, you know, I don't get it. But it is really fucking hot in here. Let me go look at my thermometer outside. Hopefully I won't lose y'all. Right there under that metal roof there, that awning, we are having people over for fish tonight. And I am making pot brownies. I just want, like, taco salad. It is, yeah, look here. It's almost 80 degrees. Hey! Look at that dog right there. That guy walks that dog with no leash all the time. There's a leash rule here. Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year to you too. Hold on. Get your tail in there. Sasha! Stop it! Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I just...
No, don't worry. How's your grandchild?
Which one? I have 3.
All of them.
The boys?
All of them.
Oh, the boys are good. And my granddaughter is awesome as ever. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
Huh?
I'm glad to hear it.
You know what?
I'm glad. No, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad.
Well, thank you. How are your kids? They're good.
Well,
You off today? Woohoo! I know, girl. Shake it.
tomorrow.
You're off tomorrow too? Okay, whose leg did you have to hump to pull that off? Good for you.
Yeah, it's because I'm planning.
There you go. Well,
Now when you have to, example, in my job you have to sign a paper.
yes, you have to request it.
To request the days you want off.
Right,
So I'm checking what day was New Year Eve and was Thursday or Friday.
right.
So from the beginning of 2020, I signed up paper with my.
Yeah, good.
He never find out.
Because they're jerks. They're such jerks up there. They are really jerks.
Yeah, but
You snuck it in there. Good.
now I'm going to do the same thing this year. I'm going to check what day it is because that day I want it off.
There you go. Well, enjoy your weekend. Your early weekend. See you later. Okay. Come on, Sasha. Oh my gosh, this dog. Joel Briggs. Joel. Oh, my neighbor's happy. She's off for today and tomorrow. Yeah. She's so sweet. Sometimes we'll just start chatting out there on the porch and we'll end up talking for 45 minutes. Her on her back porch and me on my front porch. If you had it, doesn't mean you can't get it again. Nowhere is it written that you can't get it more than one time. And I think Jack had it. His cough was horrific. But I really think Jack did. Just no joke. I was going to die. Oh my God. It is warm outside. It is freaking warm. Doug's going to come in and go, why the fuck you ain't got the air on? Yeah, it was a bad cold for you. One of my friends, a friend of mine from 10 years, he just passed away a couple days ago. He updated his Facebook because I hadn't heard from him or seen any posts by him, and I've known him for 10 years. Super talented guy. He updated his post on December 11th and said that he hadn't felt good, so he hadn't really been posting. He's an artist. He made a lot of really great political memes and stuff, and he had his own comic book for a while, or he may still had. But he said he had finally broke down and went to the hospital, got tested, and he had it. that was the last post by him until a couple days ago, about 4 days ago, when his friend posted that he had passed away. So from December 11th until probably the 24th, 25th, I think is when he died. And that's how quick, you know, and he was younger. He's younger than me. An 18-year-old girl just passed away from it a couple days ago. I don't know where she's from, but 18. One of my relatives that had it didn't have any symptoms at all. None. But tested positive. So they were fortunate because the family all got the same strain. So, I mean, it's easy to see that it's not necessarily the strain. It's how a person's individual body is going to handle it. Yes, there's a new strain. They first caught it in the UK, and now they've already caught it in Colorado. And they don't know where it came from. This guy supposedly had traveled to the UK or something. I heard somebody talking about that. I don't know if it's true, so you didn't hear it from me. It's just what I've heard. So he may have actually brought it back. They're trying to figure out how it started in the UK, this new strain. How, you know, I mean, because they do that contact tracing, and that's the best that they can hope to do. I'm going to keep wearing my mask well into 2021, all through the whole year. I don't care if I get dirty looks. I don't give a shit, because there's too many people around here that are saying, I'm not getting the mark of the beast. I'm like, really, redneck? Really? And how often did your mother fuck her cousin? Jesus Christ. I'm not getting the mark of the beast. Is that what they call the polio vaccine? Is that what they call the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine? Come on, people. Stop. Jesus. Science might be difficult to understand, and it may not be a passionate topic for everyone, but science is science. It's there. You can't, it's cut and dry. The facts are there. The studies, it's all there. Science can be scary, but it doesn't make it not true. You don't have to understand everything that's happening in order to accept it as truth, especially when it's science. Good God. But, it's hot. What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock. So Doug's probably already picked up his check and he's going to get it cashed. The bank is across town, so he'll be a while. I've never been to his new job. I only just the other day said to him, I don't even know the name of the place you work at. I never thought about it. And he told me. So I don't even remember what he told me. It's a pretty simple name. But I was like, see, I never even knew, but it didn't matter to me. I mean, you know. It is warm as fuck in here. I'm going to cut my fan on. Hold on. I'm going to turn my motherfucking fan on, yo. It is hot in here. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. Oh. Yes. Y'all still there? 3 whole people. Don't start it, Shane. Yeah, you would be surprised how much redneck is over here. I was surprised. And when I first started seeing these rednecks around here, and I told Doug, I said, these people think they're fucking rednecks. They should probably step outside of Florida and meet a redneck. But there are some hardcore sister, cousin, mama, daddy, aunties here. Thankfully, not too many. Did you just say you don't want to be chipped? Oh my God, this is not a 1970s sci-fi film, dude. There's no chip. I am getting the vaccine. Sign me up. Dude, I was looking for the thing to sign up for the early one for the trials. I was like, I'll do my citizenship. I'll do my duty. I will do my honorary duty, what I need to do for the country. Just sign me up. But it was full. So there was no it wasn't that big of a recruitment thing, you know. Like, I don't know how they recruited people, but it wasn't that big, and it was pretty quick. They got people together pretty quick. They needed people from different age ranges and nationalities and with different degrees of medical issues and no medical issues at all. They were looking for a variety so they could get an idea of what the results were going to be for everyone. So people were quick to contribute their, you know. I'm not taking it based on it takes years to come up with a normal vaccine. Well, you do realize that it takes years to come up with a normal vaccine because of bureaucratic bullshit. It's not that it takes years for them to come up with it. It takes years for them to legally release it. So there's a difference. This vaccine is not, all right, a lot of vaccines are a live strain of the actual illness that you're trying to cure yourself from getting. That's not what this is. I'm going to try to explain this particular one the best way that I can remember it was explained. It is a protein that mimics the illness. It mimics it. It like clones it. So it tricks your body into thinking you got it. So you will build up your immunities, but you don't have it. There's never a risk. You will never get it because it's not an actual sample of it. It is not. There's nothing about that. It's just a protein. And everyone keeps saying, oh, this is new technology. No, it's not. They've used this technology for years to trick your body into curing itself of certain types of cancers. I've done my research. This has been out for years, and they just decided to try it with this, and it worked. So they're hoping it's a full-on success, but with fear-mongering going on, people don't take the time to understand that this is not a live vaccine. This is a pretend vaccine. It's just a protein that looks like the virus, but it's not. But your body's cells go, the virus attack. So while it's not actually, it's like beating a dead horse. It's like banging its head into a wall. It's trying to kill a virus that's not even actually there. It's like shadow boxing. There's nobody there. It's like trying to punch a hologram in the face. There's nobody there. You just keep fighting. Your body is doing the punch and the hologram is the disease that's not really there. Hey, Mara. Yeah, they're having reactions. Yes, the news is reporting it. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it on all the news. People are having reactions, but they're not dying. They even said there is a chance of reactions. I have never taken the flu shot. I never have, because the flu tends to overwhelmingly affect someone that has underlying issues and really, truly harmfully affect them. It doesn't really, there's not a huge occurrence of it killing someone like me with no problems. I'll get the flu, I'll get really sick, I get well. The percentage is outrageous for how many are getting sick with this and dying with no underlying issues. So it's not the same as the flu. And I think it was horrible when people in politics started comparing coronavirus to the flu. I was like, no, because so many folks are misinformed about the flu. Now you're connecting that misinformation with this. Double misinformation. Wonderful. That's why I'm going to keep wearing my mask. No, not everyone is. Not everyone's dying from the COVID either, so it's a chance you take, I guess, to each their own. Yeah, I'm not, it's not a chance I'm willing to take. I am a firm believer in science. firm believer in science. If they say it's good, the president got it, Joe Biden got it, Obama, all these people have gotten it, and they're like, I'm there. Fauci, all of them, they've gotten it. It's good enough for me. I was never doubtful, never, not once, because why would they get everyone sick? And then why would they go, let's finish them off with a shot? It doesn't even make sense. That comes out of some sci-fi novel from the drugstore. It's crazy talk. It's stupid. Take a goddamn shot. It isn't, there's nothing to it. It's just, I don't know. I've never had the flu shot, but yeah, I am, but the symptoms are like when you're stung by a bee. The one chick, or a couple of them actually had like the hives and the difficulty with the breathing, kind of like I went through with my mold stuff. If I get around the wrong type of mold that will affect me, I start getting hives all over. I used to, I don't anymore. I couldn't breathe. It was difficult to breathe. So I understand that reaction. That reaction I get. Shot of epinephrine, you're done. You're good. The little EpiPen, got it. So that's a reaction I've had before and I'm willing to take because, death is not a reaction I care for. And I don't want to get my kids sick or my grandkids sick or my parents sick. And I really want to go see my mom and dad. I have faith in my God and he allowed me to recover from it. Yeah, a lot of pastors had faith in theirs as well and they're all dead for it. So, you got to consider that. God can only go so far. Faith in God can only go so far. And then there's science. Everyone's like, thank God that so-and-so got well. They were in the hospital sick. Thank God that, praise God. And I'm like, what about thank the physicians? And they'll say, well, who do you think gave the physicians the ability to cure that man? Okay, well, who do you think gave the scientists the ability to create the vaccine? You can see it that way too, My daughter got C-19 when she came back to Florida back in January before they knew what it was. She ended up being diagnosed with walking pneumonia that wouldn't go away. Ooh. Haven't been to church in a year. Haven't been to church the last time I was in a church was when I was helping my friend Sherry clean. She cleaned it. And I would go help her because she was doing it by herself. Like the daycare area, the pastor's office, the kitchen, the common area, the chapel. So I helped her. And that was the last time, and that was in 02? 03? Somewhere in there. But, yeah, if you can give God the accolades for helping the doctors cure someone's illness, then you can give God the accolades for helping the scientists to fight this disease. That's the way I see it. I'm not saying everyone has to go to church or believe in God. I'm simply saying my views. Oh, yeah, sure. No, of course. And my thoughts, just as I respect you. Oh, of course. I was just sharing mine. The same, exactly. Marcia, you ain't mentioned much. Sabina and I are so happy. No church drama. Good. And believe me, there's always church drama. I remember when I went to church school, I actually went to Christian school in a church. So much drama. So much. I've told y'all about it before. The woman that was the secretary for the pastor for a short period of time. For a long time, but a short period of time while I was there. Her husband, and their kids disappeared. They were just gone. Gone. Her daughter, Tina, was in my classroom. Tina was in my class, and then she was gone, and nobody would talk about it. And then the next thing I know, I'm watching Snapped, the show Snapped, and they were talking about this woman named Ann Trexler. And I looked at Wayne and went, I went to school with a girl named Tina Trexler. Her mom worked at the church for the pastor. And they said that she had her ex-son-in-law killed. She hired a guy to go kill him so that her daughter could keep her child after their divorce. And they said her daughter Tina, and I looked at my son and went, oh, and Wayne went, oh my God, is that her? And they showed her daughter. I went, that's Tina. So there's your church drama. It was a paid job. They treated her like shit. Sabina was the church secretary for that. She's not there anymore. Yes, good Christian girls are the worst. Doug was babysat by the pastor's daughter right across the street from their house in West Haven, the church across the street. And Doug said, "Oh, I got a couple things to say about the pastor's daughters." Every time he's ever hung out with a pastor's daughter, he's had his sexual delights fully I'm like, "Doug, please no." He's like, "Man, those girls are nasty." And then to see her in church and she's like with her little bows in her hair and standing there by her mom and dad with her little hands clasped together. And Doug was like, "I know where those hands were." So when I told Doug's mom about that, she went, "That was the most precious young girl. That is not true." I said, "Oh, so Doug's a lie?" She went, "Doug, that did not happen." Doug's like, "I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. You paid her to be my babysitter." Let's just say that. I hated it. Every day in May, we had to go to church to do a rosary. No, ain't got time for all that. We had to go to mass every Friday, and every first Friday of the month, they had a high holy mass. What? No, Corey. Oh my God, Corey, the good Christian girls were all no, they weren't either. No, she works at Rite Aid. She's a manager. She loves her new job. Yeah, I know. I knew she had gotten that new job, but I didn't know she wasn't working for the church anymore. Because I know she was there for, like you said, like a long time. You had told me, "Hi, Corgi Mom." But they knew how to keep their hymen. Stop! They used the back door. No! No! Hi, Zombie Mutt Dog. Vax, please don't talk science and sense. Vaccine simply, it's short. And the more anti-vaxxers there are, the sooner our turn to get it will roll around. That's true. The rest of us were like, ooh, ooh, ooh. But I don't want my friends and family, I don't have any family that I know of that's anti-vax or against this vaccination. I don't know of any. I'm thinking. There might be one, but I don't speak to that particular relative anymore, so I don't know. That is true, but I don't want to see anybody get sick and die, and their last regret as they're dying is, why the fuck did I just get the shot? You know, what in the world, how far deep down the rabbit hole did I have to go to think that the country was trying to kill us? You know? Happy New Year to you, Corgi Mom. That's what my hubby said. Why are they giving it to healthy people first? Because those healthy people have to take care of the sick ones. Y'all were first responders. You know that they have to take care of them. Those first responders have a skill set. They have a skill that we need right now. And they need to be well so they can continue to take care of the ones who aren't. So I absolutely agreed when they started to give it to the people that were constantly right there in the face of it. I agreed with it. You're vulnerable, but you aren't forced to be on the front line. You got to consider that. We're going to argue about this. You can still just extend your homestay for a little bit more, you know? Damn it, I can't see shit. I'm glad I cut that fan on because I'm feeling much better. It's cooling off a lot in here. Well, they need to give it to frontline workers first. Yeah. You're just kidding, sort of. Not healthy adults, I agree, frontline. Like if they work in the grocery stores or if they're with the public a lot, because they have to be. They need to get the shot. You know, they absolutely, like if they were like, "Here, I'm going to give you the shot," I would grab a paramedic and go, "No, give it to him." Give it to this convenience store clerk. Give her the shot. I am a frontline worker, and they have given us the choice to, but they can't They gave you the choice? Oh my God. Are you saying that there's frontline workers out there who may not be inoculated for this? That is terrifying. They bring people into dialysis from the nursing homes where it's rampant. See, that's bad. So they make hubby test every few weeks, and by default, what the hell's a test going to do other than to tell you, yep, you might die? Because you're already, he needs to get it for sure because of his situation. Dr. Drew has COVID? Over 75% of the staff didn't take it? That is so scary. That's scary to me because Shane, my daughter, is getting ready to go into the hospital at the end of February to have a child. And we were under the impression that hospital staff, prison staff, people like that, they have to have the shot because, they can't be spreading it to, all over the hospital. Wow, she really needs to consider home, doing the home thing. Just having the kid at home. Can be terms of, and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that it could affect your job. Because if you can't guarantee that you aren't spreading it, how can they not see you as a liability, I have some friends that are RNs and LPNs and stuff, so that's been a discussion with them and in the schools as well. They've talked about it with the staff, and I'm in a group for Duval County school staff. And a lot of the moms and the grandparents are, and they've been talking about it on there too. Each state may be different. Yours may require it. It's a state hospital. Ooh. I'm like, ma'am, they gave me a mini lobotomy again. I've never had the test, and I'm very glad for it because I heard it is incredibly awkward and uncomfortable. No one said it was painful, but I heard that it was uncomfortable. Now, everyone's going to describe it their own way. Some people would say painful, I'm sure, but I haven't heard anyone say it. That it's extremely uncomfortable. To avoid the virus, they make hubby go in at 5 a.m. because the virus doesn't wake up until 6. Mars, shut up. Damn it, woman. It's the snorting alcohol. No. I also can't go below 4 feet. What are you talking about? Oh, it also can't go below 4. What does that mean? What's 4 feet got to do with it? Are you talking about kids? They're not going to risk kids because they don't know the effects on a child. They haven't been able to test any kids. No one's going to turn kids into guinea pigs. They can't consciously make that decision to contribute themselves. It's not fair. They're kids, Girl, I have had like 6 or more tests. Ooh. You volunteer as tribute. So is it painful or is it uncomfortable? What would you say? I'm starting to think it kind of turns you on. That's what I'm starting to think. You've gone 6 times. That's more than I've gone to the sex shop. So I'm thinking you're liking it. Freak. I bet you like your hair pulled too. Freak. Yep, it's so much fun. You can eat out without a max because if you're sitting down at a table, the COVID can't go that low. Well, no, it's not that. It's like the less chance you have of catching it, the better. That's like if you walk down the street, say you walk down the road, but you never cross a train track. There's a very good chance that in your lifetime you will never be hit by a train. If you walk down the street and once a week you cross a train track, you've increased your chances of being hit by a train. If you go down the street every day of your life and you walk across the train track twice a week, you've further increased your chances of being hit by a train. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're wearing the mask as often as you can, You may be wearing the mask at the very time that someone near you has it and has exposed you, but you're not going to get it. If they happen to talk in your direction or whatever. And when you're sitting down to eat, you obviously can't wear a mask. You know. I went into O'Reilly's Auto and kneeled down. They weren't impressed. I don't know what that means. What are you talking about? It's like when you smell ammonia. It's a sharp scent. Yeah, I've kind of heard it. It kind of makes you pull back. It's kind of like a eye-watering experience, like your eyes water and you kind of go, like you're about to sneeze kind of deal. I've heard that. Now I've heard the ammonia thing kind of, yeah, gotcha. Ammonia is some bullshit. We keep a jug out there and we take a trash bag out, put it in our can, we pour some ammonia right inside the bag because we got like a lot of wild animals out here and shit. I made mask holders to hang from the rear view mirror in my Laser. Really? Yeah, Doug hangs ours from the phone holder. I also think it depends on the person giving it to you. Some just are in a hurry. It's kind of like mass production, like an auto industry car plant. It's just bam, bam, bam. Because they're told, okay, today we need to get this many tests done. We really need to get more people tested. We need to know what we're dealing with so we'll know how much of the vaccine we're going to need as quickly as we can, kind of thing. You know, how bad is this? So fuck it. Exactly. Be right back. Gotta go drag granddaughter's clothes. Okay. Unfortunately, the people are kind of, for a while there, they were going pretty quickly, I'm sure. I've never been, but I'm sure. Using the same logic as eating out. If I am below 4 feet, I should be fine. Oh. No, it's not that. You know it's not that. Sarcasm is definitely not the cure for this shit. I think just knowledge and common sense could help with this. Because people just need to get the goddamn shot. I see people bringing up this mark of the beast thing where, like that scary, horrific video they showed kids on Easter. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? What was it? Left Behind? Back in the day, the old one, the old school one, before they did the remake, that was terrifying. Just like a scary film. If you're a kid and there's a scary film, you don't want to watch it. You're not going to watch it. So when I watched that, I was a kid, and my instant reaction was, I don't want anything to do with God. He's a horrible thing. He's a horrible thing to do that to a child. He left a child behind. That's a bad person. Of course, as a kid, I'm thinking God as a person. What a terrible person. I was an atheist right then, in their attempt to make me terrified with all the other kids so we would be right for God, they turned me into an atheist. I was like, I'm good. I never would. God can stay away from me or I'm going to call the law. I don't think it's the mark of the beast. A lot of folks don't, but you'd be surprised by how many of the religious ones are calling it the mark of the beast. It is so weird. It's just weird to me. Not everything is about religion. Seriously, some things just are. In my opinion, nothing is about religion, but that's just my opinion, you know? But why risk it? Stop, damn it. I can promise you now, if I die of COVID, someone intentionally gave that shit to me because I'm disgustingly careful. My hands are so fucked up from cleaning with bleach and sanitizing my hands. I mean, it's just like, my hands are so messed up. I'm so careful. I'm vigilant as hell, you know? Did y'all hear about that guy that, the founder of that game, Game of Thrones or whatever, the show and the game, his colleague poisoned him. Freaking poisoned him. It's like, oh my God. My dog asleep. It's like, who does that? Who does that? He poisoned Lord have mercy, I gotta fix my bra. Ain't nothing up where it's supposed to be. He poisoned his cup of tea. They're from China. They do tea. But see, here he'd have poisoned his frappe or some shit. I never wash my hands. I quit showering also. I'm building up my immunity. Oh my God, Pounder. Immunities don't always work that way. But you already know that. Pounder, why haven't you been coming to my Friday night scratch-offs and try to win you some cash? Why? Why? Sorry, my daughter came to pick up her daughter from here. Oh, you had your granddaughter. Mara, I've got to send you a video when we get done here that Shane sent me. There's a song about a monkey dance monkey or something. She said she was messing with, Shane said she was messing with Casima's cheeks, squeezing her cheeks while she sang that song. And they go to lay down for their nap, and you know she's doing that. Then she stops and she's scrolling through her phone, and Shane says she hears Casima start singing it, and she sent me a video. She's like, "Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, ho ho ho," and she's so cute. And then she says all the time, "It's so cute." I'm gonna send you the video. It's adorable. I send it to Bean. It's so cute. She even likes licorice like I do. Black licorice? I don't want to be your friend anymore. Something's wrong with you. No. I will cut people out of my life for black licorice. That is the most disgusting thing ever. What the hell? Black licorice has this effect on me when I taste it that makes me want to chew my own tongue off. It literally makes me go, I just can't. It makes my tongue do a numb thing. And, oh, shut up. It does like a numb thing, and then this weird tingle. It makes me want to just gnaw my own tongue off. That's gross. Mara, we're going to get you some help, sweetie. I promise. Oh my God. Now, I do love my hot tea. I've got a whole, like a metal cabinet in there full of all of my teas. I need to get more. Don't send me any black licorice, or I'm going to do a video of all the ways that I can destroy black licorice. I'm not kidding. I'll melt it. I'll take a jackhammer to it. I will put it in a blender. I will ruin the black licorice. I will destroy it and its existence in the world. And you can send me some licorice though, just like the cherry licorice. Oh God, I love cherry licorice. Love it, love it, love it. I love jelly beans. They hurt my teeth so bad back here. My teeth are so sensitive now. I'll eat shit that I shouldn't eat and immediately jump up, go in there and rinse my mouth with hot water. And if that doesn't work, I brush my teeth as soon as I'm done. It's horrible. I really need to figure out why their sensitivity is like it is. It's bad. No. I will do a video destroying it. So, I don't think you understand how serious, I'm more serious about black licorice than I am about politics. I will end its life. I'll end its world. I will start a campaign against black licorice. I really like that I can keep my numbers down to like 6 or up to like 12. And the reason being is because that means that I'm just having a conversation. That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. You get a full panel and everybody's drunk and arguing or giving these random oddball takes on COVID and a lot of stuff. And before you know it, the whole side chat is lit up with foil heads. And it's like, no. Drunk foil heads with guns. So, I love that my numbers are low. That means, now if my numbers go through the roof, that means I need to tone it down. That's how I've been determining whether or not I'm keeping this chill. Because you already know the numbers, I don't give a fuck about the numbers. But this is how I measure that I'm keeping it chill. I need to get a cat. I found a foil hat for cats. You may have a small crack in your molars. No, I have serious issues with my molars. There's no crack. I have to do the same thing. I have a little chip because I eat ice. Yeah, I don't have any chips. My molars are almost completely gone. The ones that are in the farthest back. Horrible. But if I'm careful, I can get away. Like, Doug will bring us home Chinese sometimes for dinner, or we'll have it brought here. And I like that General Tso's chicken. I like orange chicken. I like sesame chicken. But they put that breader on there, and I will eat it. And it ruins me. I mean, the pain. Oh my God, the pain. Even with the sauce, the breader is still just too hard. And now I've gotten to where when I get it, I make sure that I get it with no breader. And then I can tolerate it. You know, I'm very careful. It still hurts me. Nowhere near as bad. But when I get that breader on there, oh. So I try to get, Vanessa! I love you. Happy New Year. What's I saying? Oh, I get Mayfun. I love Mayfun. When I started eating Mayfun, it was when I was a kid, and it was called Pancit. And it was a Filipino restaurant my dad would go to. So we'd get Pancit. I loved Pancit. So I do get Pancit from time to time because it doesn't hurt my teeth. And there's not a lot of meat in it. Sometimes I'll just get vegetable kind where there's no meat at all. No, Mayfun is itty bitty noodles. Little squiggles. I mean, talking tiny. Pancits, P-A-N-C-I-T. And then, of course, there's Yak, which is straight out of Hampton Roads. Good luck finding it anywhere else. The real stuff. And I can't find Yak noodles anywhere since I left Hampton Roads, where I grew up. So sometimes I'll use spaghetti, the big thick spaghetti ones instead. I need to go get me some Yak. I do know there was an article about the one place that made Yak, the noodles, the dry ones, was in Hampton Road. I think it was in Norfolk or Portsmouth. Either way, they closed down. So everybody was like, where are we going to get our Yak noodles from? Because you could get your Yak from Belo or the Giant or Farm Fresh in where I grew up. It was packaged like it was made in someone's home. It was just the noodles were dry and they were wrapped in saran. That was it. That's how you bought it, and taped shut. But I can't find it here. Can't find it anywhere. So if I find a place in Hampton Roads again making it, I'll probably order it online if they offer that. If not, I'll probably just call and ask them if I can get it sent to me. Because I love Yak. Yak is yummy. I'll have to do a Yak video for you guys. There's a Yak in New Orleans. It's not the real Yak. It started years after the Yak I'm talking about. But send me a list of noodles you like. We have a ton of Asian markets. Yak is not an Asian thing. It's not a Filipino thing. It's a Hampton Roads thing. And some of the Hampton Roads takeout Chinese restaurants started to carry it. And it made it really big in Hampton Roads. There was a blog I found online where people in the military were talking about when they lived in the Hampton Roads area during their time in the Navy or Army or anything. And they said that they fell in love with Yak, and then when they left, they couldn't find it anywhere. They were like, I had no idea that it was a Hampton Roads thing. And then one person had talked about finding it in Louisiana. He said he ordered it, and when he got it, he said, what the hell's this? He was like, this is not Yak. And they were like, yeah, this is Yak. And he said, no, this is definitely not Yak. So Louisiana has their own variation on it, but it's not Yak. You tell me what noodles you need. I can find some. We have the same things here. We have Asian markets and international food stores here too. But I don't make my own made fun. I did one time and it turned out excellent. But it took fish sauce. It took oyster sauce. I mean, I don't even know how to tell you how much work went into making my one little meal of made fun. I did it just to see if I could, and I did, and it was excellent. It tasted just like the stuff that I bought. So I told Doug, well, I've decided that it's just cheaper and easier just to order the shit. You know, I was able to make mine without MSG, so that's why I made it. I just wanted to see if it would be the same, and it was really good. They're closing those restaurants in Hampton Roads. Well, it's not even really a restaurant. It's a woman who makes it. Her family made it, and they're supposed to have already closed down. But Yok is either spelled Y-O-K or Y-O-C-K, depends on who you ask. And I mean, that's something I just grew up eating, and my dad made it at home all the time. I'd go in there, I could smell the vinegar. And I'd say, you making Yok? Yep, you want some? Yeah. I was talking to my mom and dad on FaceTime about a month and a half ago. And my dad was making a lot of noise in the background. And she looked up and was like, Teddy. I said, what's he doing? She said, he's in there making Yok. I was like, oh, you gonna make me draw on some Yok? But he uses Sketty, because you can't find Yok anywhere. So, I'm going to do a video, you guys. I'm going to make apple crisp tonight. And I promised Zusamat I'd do the video for that. And then maybe tomorrow night or the next night I'll do Yok. And I'll show y'all Yok with spaghetti. But at least you'll see how the sauce is made and everything. Wings and noodles. Yes, Asian cooking is a lot of prep work. Asian cooking is a ton. We have everything. We have the oyster sauce, the fish. We have, like, freaking everything. Hold on. We may be out of some because Doug does a lot of authentic cooking. Like, straight up by the recipe, you know. Wait a minute. We have... I think we're out of a lot of it. Hold on. Alright, so... there's our oyster flavored sauce. I told him that's not real oyster sauce. He said, well, that's all they friggin' had. Where's our fish sauce? The fish sauce is gone. I guess he used it. Wait a minute. He's got the hoisin sauce. Yeah, the fish sauce seems to be gone. We'll have to buy some more. But, look at this. Look at this. Motherfucker, turn. Look. What are you doing, kitty? Damn cat's on my stove. I spend so much time wiping down everything in there. Show me the oyster sauce. It says oyster flavored. So we've had the oyster sauce before. And that's not the one we had. I guess it's a fine substitute, but when it comes to cooking, that's why Doug says he doesn't understand why I'm so big. He said, we make authentic and we cook at home so much. And like we eat lean meats. And he says it's probably just this is my natural healthy weight, you know? I mean, I said, well, it might be my natural weight, but it ain't fucking healthy. No, that's not oyster sauce. I told Doug, I was like, anytime you see something that says it's flavored, it's not real. It's freaking processed bullshit. It's not what you're looking for. He said that's all they had, so... I told him I know for a fact that's not real, because we've had the real stuff before. From all the other shit, we ran out. That should tell you how much he makes stuff that requires it, so... Yeah. I'll do the apple crisp because it's so simple. It's my apple crisp, simplest one you'll ever make. And then no bells, no whistles, just apple crisp, you know. And then I'll do the Yok this weekend. Doug loves to cook. That man loves to cook. If we had a restaurant, he'd be in heaven. Just heaven. But everyone better not mind waiting for their food because that bitch is slow as hell. Y'all give me a thumbs up. I see 7 people here, and I see 4 thumbs up. So, what the hell? That's so cool. I love when men cook. Oh, yeah, I read that. Most men, they grill. Really? That's not cooking. You just slapped a dead animal on a fire and beat your chest. Unga bunga. No. Doug fucking cooks. He's got the ramekins. He's got the measuring stuff. He's got the special utensils. He's been shopping for more special utensils. He loves to actually authentically cook. So, I slapped a side of dead animal on some fire. Urgh! Wow. Like every other man since 1942. You've done nothing special, dude. You grilled a fucking steak. My like and dislike is off. Yeah, it won't let me change it on the phone. I can turn it on when I've got 5 up, put it like that. Sounds like my hubby. He has all the bells and whistles, yeah. Doug's only recently gotten deep into the cooking thing. He's always loved to cook. But that's, you know how I said I'm trying to find ways to keep myself sane without my boys here? Now look, I had a steak 2 nights ago. I agree. But what I'm saying is cooking on the grill is not, my man cooks. No, he doesn't. He grills. That's not the same. Like Pounder, he cooks. He makes biscuits. By the way, I still have my picture of your tattoo. I did screenshots, and then I couldn't find it, and I got you to send me a picture of your biscuits. Yes, Mara, Pounder has his biscuit recipe tattooed to his arm, so he never forgets it. Yeah. The leather shop, hubby doesn't like grilling. We had T-bones 2 nights ago, and I like mine pink in the middle, but not bleeding. I'm gonna drool. It was really good. I'm not shooting down doing the grill. Obviously, grilling is awesome. I live in Florida. Grilling is awesome. I'm talking about that ain't cooking. It's not cooking. He ain't no chef. He's just grilled. I'm going to laser cut my recipe for gingerbread on cutting boards. That cookie that is a good idea. I got a KitchenAid mixer for Christmas. No, you did not. Me and Doug have been looking for a vintage one. We don't want one of these new ones. They ain't for shit. We've been looking for one from like the 60s or the 70s, because from what we understand, the parts, attachments are from today, work for those as well. So every time we find one, it's really rough. It's really rough. So we have to pass on it. We'll find one that's not $300 damn dollars. Them old ones are great. We're just going to change the plug. We're going to rewire a new plug, a polarized plug, because them older ones, you know, they weren't polarized yet. A larger one, you can get a 7Q Kenmore. Ain't nobody going to get a Kenmore. It's got to be a KitchenAid. It has to. You got to have a KitchenAid. I don't want that Bella, what is it? Bella something. It's that generic that Walmart's. I don't want that. I don't want an Oster or Oster or however they say it. I don't want a Hamilton Beach. Give me a KitchenAid. Nope. Well, yeah, you had a big industrial one. I have to have a KitchenAid. Well, actually, Doug does. I don't really give a shit. Doug does. So if Doug cares, then I care. Because he's me and I'm him. And that's the way it has to be. So for anyone out there that can't keep their marriage together, you're him and he's you. And if you don't see it that way, it's no wonder that your marriages fall apart. I was making whipped cream and I got distracted. Oh my God. Was it like a nightmare scene out of a 80s film where the whole room ended up filling with whipped cream? No, it was a household 7 quart. Really? Yeah, I'll stick to my my KitchenAid, because one thing I have not seen is a vintage Kenmore out there, because apparently the KitchenAids, they're still out there for sale. That's like that Angel juicer. Have y'all seen that? It's the 2 rolling rods of some type of like rolling rods. Those you can find from way back in the day, and they still work great. I want one of those too. Almost happened in my bakery. Just got it on time. Yeah, we got one of those little hand mixers from the thrift store that you can like sink the whole wand into the liquid. We're gonna try to make mayonnaise, and we're gonna try to make our own Cool Whip, whip topping, which I've made those, both of those before. I haven't made mayonnaise. I've made butter, and I've made Cool Whip by hand, like whipping. So I want to do it an easier way though. I don't want to have to buy it. I want to just make it. And I've made honey butter. I've made cinnamon butter. I'm talking back in the day. And I'm going to do it again. Butter's pretty easy to make. You basically just need this. Just a bottle. That's all you need. You get your bottle. You put your... don't put any ingredients in your cream at all until you're done. And that's when you need to mix your ingredients that you want to add to it into that when it's all done. But you've got to press it to get all the oil out. Cheesecloth, you got to have that. Whipped cream to butter. Oh, I hope you put it in the fridge. Homemade butter is so good. But it doesn't keep for very long, I don't think, because ours didn't keep for very long, and I don't know why. But we use most of it. It happens fast. I add a little sugar and a little vanilla extract to the heavy whipping cream. Ooh, now I'm hungry. You know what? I'm starving. I just messaged Doug before I started this stream, and it's like, I'm hungry. I have not had a drop of food today. I'm freaking hungry. Hungry. Steve Punk, Happy New Year to you. It's always nice to see you're still around. Then you mix it with pudding. I made vanilla pudding with rum extract. You know, Steve Punk, he's one of them guys, he don't give a shit about shit. Love it. I love your personality, dude. You don't give a shit about shit. You just out there living your life, man. And you mix it with pudding. I made vanilla pudding with rum extract. See, I've been wanting to get some of those extracts. And the other day, we had a budget this big for our food for the week. And we had already spent it. So we had to go back up to the store to pick up something we had forgotten. And they had some of those little flavored extracts marked down. Like really cheap. Rum, a butter flavoring, rum extract. They had, oh God, bubblegum flavoring. Another kind of extract as well, but we just didn't have it. That's the whole thing. When you budget. Even if you've got the money to get it, don't do it. Stick to your budget. It's like, yeah, I physically have the money, but it's not in my budget, so I can't get it. I use that as a cake filling. Ooh, Mara, you have got to start doing videos of really unique, cool cakes. I want to make a giant Swiss cake roll. So I do want to do that. I'm going to send you cream bouquet extract. What is that? Oh, is that like buttercream? Oh my God. When I worked at Food Lion, I loved that job. I worked in the bakery deli, and we had buttercream for the cakes. People could order their cake with buttercream icing or better cream icing. That was a Food Lion thing. And I'm telling you right freaking now, the better cream was 10 times better than the buttercream, and I don't know why. And they would sell it. If you came up and said you wanted to buy a container of our icing, we would just put it in the container and weigh it. You had to buy it by the weight, put the lid on it, price it, off they went. And people came in and bought it out of the giant vat that I would have to open, you know, all the time. Butter, cream, and vanilla. Oh, mercy. Yeah, because I'm not trying to lose weight because I'm not a fat ass or anything. But yes, do send. Yep, 5-pound bucket. We just, and people would come in and go, could you write on this cake for me? And I'd say, do you really want me to do that? Like, I'm not in this department because I can do cakes. I'm in this department because they needed someone in this department. I can cook. I can proof bread. I can pull orders. I can place orders. I can do inventory and stock, but not writing on cakes unless you want it to look like a 7-year-old did it, you know? You add it to your icing recipe. Oh. I've really got to shed this weight. I've got to get healthy. But it's hard to do with all that sweetness in my life. I had my granddaughter for an overnight sundae. She is totally addicted to Doc McStew. What is Doc McStew? Hate making bread. Who is Doc McStuffins? You hate making bread? I've never made white bread, but I made banana nut bread, and it was amazing. And then I never made it again. I made that when I was 20. And I never made it again. And it was perfect. I even went in my backyard. What started it was I had Madison in the backyard. She was a year old. And we had a fenced-in, privacy fenced-in backyard. We rented a house. And we were young, 20 and 21, and we got this little house, and we had a pecan tree. So she was picking them up, the pecans on the ground. And I went and got a little bowl, and I put it on the back stoop, and I said, well, Madison, when you find pecans, put them here, put them in the bowl. So I started putting them in the bowl. So she was like, oh, so she's picking up all these pecans, she's putting them in the bowl. And then by the time Doug got home, he comes in and the whole back stoop is lined with these bowls of pecans. He was like, where the hell they come from? I said, that pecan tree. It's been dropping pecans. We didn't even know it. And he was like, oh shit, I didn't realize that was a pecan tree. So he hadn't even really been back there. He worked all the time. He delivered milk and yogurts and stuff like that for the schools. He had a route in the schools. And I think a few stores, but mainly in the schools. And he delivered those little teeny milk cartons and the coolies. Do y'all remember those? And they were called Coolie, and then some of them were called Jungle Juice. But anyway, so I was like, I don't know what to do with all these pecans. And so a couple days went by, and I decided to make banana nut bread. And this was pre-internet. There was no internet. So I found a recipe in a book. And I made banana nut bread. I cracked all those pecans and made sure there was no shell in any of it, and then I put them all in baggies. I had a mountain of baggies of fucking shelled pecans. Madison would go to bed and I'd sit up and shell the pecans. I tried to do the whole housewife thing. I tried from way back then, and it just wasn't my gig. It's like, can we hurry up and get these kids raised up so I can have my life? And now that they're raised up, I don't want anything but them. I want the kids back. Weird. My bread professor and I butted heads. He used to teach in prison, treated us like we were criminals. What? Banana nut bread is like cake. I make it all the time. Oh, shut up. I was just telling you that's the only bread I've ever made. Man, I made banana nut bread, and that's a bread, so don't be mean. They weren't allowed to use metal utensils, so they used wooden spatulas to ice the cakes. Ooh. I don't drink anymore, just smoke marijuana. Really? Well, good. That alcohol will kill you dead, dude. It'll kill you dead. I don't do anything. I don't smoke, snort, shoot up, or drop acid or drink. Like, I've got alcohol in there. I just haven't drank. All right, I got to get off of here. It's been so fun. It's been an hour and a half. I vowed that I will vlog every day like this, stream to chat, whatever topics are out there. Nobody needs to be afraid to share their opinion about stuff, but I also don't want, people being very conflicting in here and try to start shit, because I can't do that. There's plenty of streams out there you can do that at, but not here. But we can have different opinions, and feel free to share yours, But like right now, I got to get ready. Okay, sorry that I hogged your side chat, but it's been a while to be in a side. You didn't hog it. How did you hog it? There's plenty of room for everybody. Okay, so Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody watching. There's 6 watching right now. I'm imagining a lot of people are going to be on other side chats late tonight, where they can get their drama fix. So enjoy that. I'm going to be sitting here watching movies with Doug and eating popcorn. And maybe step out on the front porch and sit in my rocking chair and listen to the fireworks go off at 12 o'clock. I might be in the bed by then. I don't know. I doubt it, because I slept late today. I don't do Chinese. The Chi-Coms are trying to take... Stop it. You can quit that shit, Shane. That is not... I don't even know where you're getting that from. I'm thinking Newsmax and OAN. Doug wanted to drive out and look at the fireworks from the cars. You know, sit in the car. I said, I don't care for it, personally, myself. Drunk drivers and whatnot, I'm good. I don't care for it. It's like, we survived COVID and got killed in a car wreck. So, no, I'm good. Well, still, Mara. Still. You think because you eat Chinese food, that means you support communism, but yet you support Trump. I can't even make sense of that. I can't. All right. I'm going to go. It's been an hour and 30 minutes and 40-some seconds. So I got to get ready for Doug to come in so that I can figure out what the hell he's feeding me. Because I'm fucking starving. I think I just heard his car door shut, so. He's here. All right. Bye, everybody. Be safe tonight, and I hope to see everyone tomorrow night for the scratch ticket session. This is where you comment. This is where you comment. This is where you comment. Comment here, and I'll see everybody tomorrow night. Comment once I post this. Comment in the comment area below the video.